welcome to 4DM3 News. My name is Evelyn Cook.
And I'm Micro Owens. Today, we'll be partnering with the legendary Dr. Zoe to find out if microwave oven use causes cancer.
So let's start from the very beginning. Where did microwave ovens come from in the first place? Who discovered them and how do they work? We're going to go to our correspondent, Aaron Daniels, for some more information about this.
Hi Evelyn, so we're talking a little bit more about the history of the microwave. Prior to World War II, microwaves were used for industrial purposes. In 1945, a man named Percy Spencer filed the first patent for the microwave oven. So microwaves are generated by the magnetron, which is an electronic tube embedded in the oven. Microwave ovens are designed so that microwaves cannot escape the oven cavity. Once the door is closed and the oven is turned on, microwaves spread in different directions through reflection by the stirrer fan and metal sides of the oven. Microwaves then penetrate the food and cause the water molecules in it to vibrate, which results in friction and heat production. Since its discovery, microwave ovens have become more efficient and become cheaper to use. Due to lack of understanding at the time, many feared of the dangers of applying such waves to the food and what they would be.
Many people wonder if microwave radiation can affect DNA structure just like UV radiation. Damaged DNA has been seen to be involved with cancer incidence. There was a study that exposed hamster cells to a high frequency of about 7.7 gigahertz and a high power level of about 30 milliwatts per square centimeter of microwave radiation, finding that exposed cells experienced increased DNA lesions compared to that of control or non-exposed cells, suggesting that microwave radiation can result in changes in DNA synthesis and structure. However, the maximum frequency and power that microwave ovens have been approved and tested to operate at are much lower than this amount of exposure. If this doesn't convince you, then let's take a look at some of the other experimental findings replicating normal microwave exposure. A long-term study of about 78 weeks was conducted on various mice that were already prone to mammary tumors, where the experiment exposed one cohort to 2,450 Hz of microwave radiation and used another without any exposure. Using both 0.3 and 1 watt per kilogram level intensities of microwave radiation, which was deemed as low-level exposure, they found that there was no significant difference between either group in terms of the number of malignant, metastatic, or benign tumors, as well as tumor onset, tumor growth rate, and animal survival. Therefore, despite microwave exposure at the commercial frequency, both cohorts of mice did not experience an increased tumorigenic propensity or accelerated cancer progression. This suggests that the amount of exposure that we as humans will be exposed to is non-threatening and will not make one more susceptible to developing cancer.
So now we're going to go to Dr. Zoe, and he's going to provide us with a little bit more information about this.
Hey all, Dr. Zoe here. Hope you guys enjoyed my last show on blue light. So coming back to the topic on hand, the fact of the matter is microwaves are simply low-energy electromagnetic waves which do not have an effect at the atomic level. They are unable to remove electrons from atoms or any other molecules, and this is a requirement for cancer-causing agents. Microwaves simply generate thermal energy, which is heat.
So, are microwaves hazardous?
Well, according to FDA standards, microwave leakage over the oven's lifetime should be limited to 5 milliwatts of radiation per centimeter squared at a distance of 2 inches from the oven, which poses no threat to human health.
So, Dr. Zoe, does microwaving our food produce carcinogens or any toxins?
No, microwaves are weak electromagnetic waves, which means they have low energy and are unable to change the chemical structure of the molecule. There has been no evidence that would suggest that common everyday microwave sources damage human tissue.
So, should a microwave oven user be worried?
No more so than heating food in a conventional oven does. Yes, a few of the trace compounds created in cooking are carcinogenic when ingested in sufficient quantities. Common examples of these are HCA, which stands for heterocyclic amines, and phthalates. But the quantities of carcinogens created by heating food, in a microwave or otherwise, is so minuscule that it does not enhance your chances of getting cancer, unless you heat the food so much that it turns into a lump of charcoal, in which case you'll likely want to spit it out the moment you taste it anyway.
Considering everything we talked about today, using a fully functioning microwave that meets FDA standards while following all safety precautions will not radiate the food and will not cause cancer.
I'll do this.
Well, that being said, it's important to properly use your microwave.
Yeah, so you can also consider to use glass or ceramic containers to heat up your food. That will help to reduce the potential of having chemicals leach into the food. And also, it's important to evenly heat your food up. You can even do this by stirring it halfway through the cooking process. This will ensure that you remove most of the bacteria.
In order to test the protective efficiency of your microwave oven, place a phone into the microwave oven, close the door, but do not turn on the microwave. Call the phone's number with another phone and wait. If the call goes through, then the microwave oven is not working properly and should be replaced. However, if the call does not go through, your microwave oven is working properly, such as the one seen here.
Well, thank you for sharing this with us, Dr. So. Hopefully we answered our viewers' questions. Stay tuned for the weather news next.
Subscribe to the Demystifying Medicine YouTube channel, smash that like button, and leave a comment down below.
Thanks for watching!
Yes, perfect.